Hello, my amazing fans, subscribers, and followers. Welcome to my channel, the Judy TV Show. I talk about marriage and marriage related trending issues here. And my name is Judith. I always smile when I say my name because my name is a special one. I don't know about your own name, but mine is a very special one. Guys, I want to react to the video of a couple of videos that I saw or I came across that people were dragging Rudeboy, Paul Okoye, for celebrating his wife. Is it the second wife? No, not second wife though. His wife's birthday because he was properly divorced with Anita before he now married Ivy. So I saw the video where he was celebrating her on her birthday, and people were dragging him. Did you do this to your wife? It's not only that time. There was a time he also, I think, opened a boutique for her or something. And people were also asking him the same question. Dragging him. Did you do this for your first wife? And I mean for Anita, and then what have you? To be honest, guys, when I saw that, you see, in that area, honestly, I really do not blame her. I have where I blame Paul, that's Rude Boy, but not in the area of whether you did it for your first wife, whether you did it for Anita or not. Guys, don't forget that it was Anita that filed for divorce. You remember what happened? Anita accused him of cheating on her with their help. And then she now traveled to US with her children, three children, two boys and a girl. I wouldn't know their names. And then when she got to US, she now filed for divorce. In fact, papers leaked online that she has filed for divorce, and then the reasons was that the major reason was he's cheating with their help, and then she was now requesting per child. I think that's 7 or 9 million per child. So for the three of them, okay, 7 million because for three of them it's 21 million monthly, not a year, monthly, not one stop payment, monthly. So 20 Rude Boy was supposed to be paying 21 million every month for the upkeep of his children with Anita. After that, I think Rude Boy traveled with his brother. That time, the P Square was still together. But I think they traveled together for a show, in one of the African countries. And by the time the guy got back, he also traveled to US. We thought everything has been resolved and everything. Only for Rude Boy. By the time he got back to Nigeria, I don't want to led to the other, and then the case now came up in case. I think maybe he now, now filed for divorce or whatever. But at the end of the day, both of them got divorced. Personally, I thought it would have been an opportunity for them to look at the issues and resolve things and all that, but it didn't go that way. At the end of the day, they ended up divorcing. Though later, after the divorce, I saw one or two videos also on Facebook where people were accusing people, owners of that page were accusing Anita of being the one that caused the whole thing. That she requested the husband, that is Rude Boy, to make her brother his manager. So when Rude Boy now refused, she also now locked up in intimacy, refused the guy intimacy for like 5 months and all that, So that's now also part of the reasons why, Rude Boy also now decided to let them even go their separate ways and everything. I wouldn't know that if that is true because it's allegedly. It's not everything you see on social media that you can, took hook, line, and sinker. So it's allegedly. So that's why I said that it was Anita that started this divorce something, out the initial. And I see what, to be honest, I see what Rude Boy is doing, even though it's like the guy said they thought sometimes based on, the challenge he's having with his brother and the thing he said and everything. And all the time of claiming that is the one that is the superstar, the one that is doing everything and so on and so forth. Peter didn't react to that energy because the other day that his son, his first, I think the boy turned 16, or was it his wife? I mean, Peter now. The Rude Boy's children were in his house and they were all having a party and all that as a one family. While Rude Boy was in the US with a former. So I now said, look, as far as this issue is concerned, to be honest, I don't blame Rude Boy. I have where I blame him, and I'll come to that. But in terms of this marrying of another lady, honestly, I don't blame him, because if Anita had had problems with it, I did a video even that time, and I said to Anita, I expected a little bit patience with you, for you to have patience with your husband, because you dated this guy for 10 years. So one would expect that you know him at like the back of your hand. 10 solid years, guys. And they got married in 2014. And 7 years after, down the lane, after having three children, in 2021, they divorced. So you now begin to wonder, so what's the essence of, the 10 years of courtship and the 10 years and all that? You assume that they're supposed to have, known each other well enough for the marriage relationship to have lasted even longer. I don't think Peter and his wife Lola also dated that more, but here they are now. They're still together, and so many others. However, since both of them are adults and they decide to go their separate ways, oh well and fine. And I think there's a co-parenting arrangement that is in place, where things are, working out the way it should. As in, Paul, obviously, I think he later bought a house in even Anita's name for the sake of his children, so that they will have an accommodation over their head, and then he now visits them, once in a while. I think that's the arrangement. So to an extent, I don't blame him, because it was Anita that started the divorce thing. And also, in fairness to him, that divorce put through. I think it was concluded between July and October or so. And then a couple of months later, he now met a former, and then they started a relationship, because he's over a former by 22 years or something. But he met a former after his divorce. It wasn't while he was still with Anita and all that. So that's why I said, in this case, I don't blame him. The only place I blame Rude Boy, and what I see about the whole thing, is that I think Rude Boy is now gone. This what he's doing is now on a vendetta mission, because Rude Boy is not someone we know to have been the type that flaunts his wife and even his children and all that. He has not been doing that all these years. He has been married to Anita. I stand to be corrected, but it's not there on the social media, as in it is with Informa now. So maybe he's doing this just to get at Anita. Okay, this is what you rejected. This thing they talk about, rejected cornerstone. This is what you rejected. So you see how happy I am with another person and all that. I think it's a vendetta, mission, so to say, that Rude Boy is carrying out now. Otherwise, the other day he said he bought a red car. He posted a red car he bought, I think for 300 million or something, and then he was cruising around the city where they're based in US with his wife. And then he now said jokingly that, see, I was the one that bought the car, but she's the one that is driving it. And Informer was like, yes, now, and so on and so forth. So, he posted that, and then this is birthday, and there was a time they did a baby shower, and then there was also a time when he opened a boutique for her and all that. He was always busy showing all that, which he wasn't doing before, which he didn't know him to be the type before. So I strongly feel that, it was a kind of, it's a kind of vendetta, as in, see who you rejected, see how it is being, I'm happy with this other person, I've moved on well, and so on and so forth. I don't blame Ifeoma though, because she was on her own and the guy met her, handsome, rich, and famous guy like that. Of course, she accepted. But what I want to point out to Rude Boy is this. Um, Much as whatever, let it not be that you are trying to get to Anita, as in to pepper her, or to make her realize, regret, filing for divorce, or regret you both of you parting ways, and then you now be doing all these things on social media. You forgot that you have three children, two boys and a girl. Those children, in a couple of years from now, God willing, they will have access to internet, because they will be growing. They will have access to internet. If they see these things, how would they feel? That's just my point. You have every right to make your choice of moving on with Ifeoma. In fact, you've married her. But I recall again that when Rudeboy even married Ifeoma, there was none of the Okoyes that was there. It was just only him. Even as they're in US now, there was just nobody. Nobody is, just friends and all that. There's no family. There's no family member that is strong in the whole relationship and all that. But then, they're adults. Ifeoma is above 18, she's above 21. So if both of them decide that they want to be together, oh, well and fine for them. But the only thing I'm saying to Rude Boy is that whatever that you're doing, posting it, trying to get at whether Anita, or probably some family members that told you, no, don't marry another person and all that, you are trying to get at them. Don't forget that you have three children by Anita. Don't forget the three children that you have with Anita, because they will grow up to see this. How will they feel? How would they feel? So I just want you to tread on the path of caution. Yes, you have the right to post whatever thing you want to post, just like before Ivy, because I think she's very strong on TikTok and all that. But at the same time, whatever thing that you're doing, you just have to be cautious of the fact that you have children that are growing up. I saw a video sometimes where Paul and his daughter by Anita, well, they were dancing, and the girl was a good dancer and all that. So this kind of these children now that you know that are so fond of you, just have them in mind if you're now trying to, go about things the way you're going about it. After all, their sibling, is step sibling, is on the way, so that by the time the step sibling comes, they'll be able to bond together as a family, since you have decided to, have your marital life this way. You're entitled to it, but please be mindful and be cautious of those children that are there, because it's no fault of theirs that you had issues with their mom. If they are, if left to them, if they are matured enough, if they know what is happening, if they understand what is happening, they will prefer their parents to be there together. But since it has happened the way that it has happened, please be mindful of, what you put out there, bearing in mind that it will affect them. You remember Daniel Edochie came the other day and said, even in school, that people will always be, taunting her and all that, and pointing at her and say, that is the daughter of the man. So these are the kind of things that children suffer. But you've moved on with your life. You're enjoying with a new person or whoever that you moved on with. But these children will now be suffering for something that they did not bargain for. That's all I'm trying to say here. Let me also use this opportunity to talk about, just briefly, Jaruma, the Kayamata seller. Jaruma, there was a time she dragged the Regidonials that she advertised Kayamata for her and so on and so forth. That one, before you know it, that thing filtered away. Now it is Vicky James. Oh, that Vicky James rented her husband. How? Rented how? Okay, you rented a man and the man went and paid your bride price. You rented a man and the man went and wedded you in the court. How? How is he rented? For crying out loud, how is he rented? That both of them decided to open a YouTube channel and they are terrorists and they are creating content there. That's part of making money now. And then you are now saying it rented as how? How is it rented? That's what I want to understand. Because if they rent husband like that, no lady will be unmarried by now. People would have in fact, people will even be renting somebody's. Jerome, I beg me, I don't understand this renting something. I don't believe that. I mean, people that wedded and the guy paid her bride price, they are real husband and wife. So I don't understand which one is that he rented the guy and all that. No, 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 I don't understand. In fact, I don't even agree, and I don't believe that. That's the truth about the matter, guys. Honestly, that's what I feel about this thing, that rented as how. No, 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 I don't believe that. Do you believe Vicky rented Femi as how, after paying her bride price and after the white wedding, that elaborate white wedding that will be renting as how now? Please, guys, that's all I have to say. And I don't agree and I don't believe that, right? Amazing people, please share your thoughts with me at the comment section. Just talk to me, at the comment section based on these two issues, marital issues that I brought on board in this particular video. Okay, as usual, I thank you guys for always watching my videos, because I know you are going to watch this one. So based on that, I'd like to end this video here, like, guys. So I thank you for always being there for me, for all the support and everything, right? Please don't forget to like this video, share this video, share your thoughts with me at the comment section, and then subscribe if you have not done that up till now, right? I'll see you guys in my next video. Please take care. Bye.